was the Galatians' main problem and reason for Paul writing this book. They were trying to live using law. And so when Paul brings up the fruit of the Spirit, the point is walking by the Spirit, A, it means you won't fulfill the desires from the flesh, which you Galatians are trying to avoid doing by using law. B, the fruit of the Spirit is these things, and there is no law against these things. And so Paul again hammering home the point that there's no reason for a Christian to need law in order to uh, act in a way that uh, would be a fulfillment of law. It's not going to be something that God finds unrighteous. Um, but again, this is the Christian life as a growth process, and we grow in our learning to do this and our consistency in doing so. And finally, in verses 24 and 25, he says, "And those who are Christ's have crucified the flesh with the passions and strong desires." If we live by the Spirit, let us also walk by the Spirit. And so, Paul's point to the Galatians, you don't need to walk according to a law. You just walk according to the Spirit, and that actually will produce the result of never ever completing a strong desire from the flesh. And it's interesting, he makes the point in verse 24, we have crucified the flesh with its passions and strong desires. And the word passions there, um, something that's gone kind of beyond just being a desire that you have and now is uh, something you're so attached to and want so strongly that it just hurts not to have it. And sometimes human beings can get to that point where they're almost no longer doing something because it's pleasurable, but because it's unpleasant to not do it. And so even if something has gotten to that point, that also has been crucified.